Phil, a very good morning to you. Once again, let's remind you of that top story we alluded to a little bit earlier. Protesters went on the rampage at Marapong near the Medupi power station in Limpopo last night. They set fire to a police station, a supermarket, a municipal building, and also torched 15 buses belonging to the low-felt bus service. Roads were barricaded, shacks and shops were vandalized. Some residents of Marapong, which is close to Lephalale and Medupi, accuse contractors at the power station of not employing locals. Others are former employees who were fired in March for going on an illegal strike. The situation had calmed down by midnight, but it remains tense.
Since the beginning of Medupi construction, there has been protest, but today, this one was just the worst of its own. It started out calmly, where people were pushing away cars that were going into Extension 1, and then they were turning them back. And then, say, almost 30 minutes later, or an hour or so, we started hearing that, you know, the building that we had here was being burnt down. It's the municipality office operating here in Marapong. And then later on there were, you know, explosion of buses and fumes and all that. So it really got out of hand, and it was the worst of its own since the beginning of everything, with the growth of Lephalale and Marapong for that matter. The main issue that many people were heard from a distance complaining about was that they don't have employment. Others are saying that they have since been demobilized from Medupi in March. And others complain that they were fired, and as locals they have not been reinstated at their jobs. However, there is non-locals who have been reinstated, and the general feeling is that the company in operation there or in construction is only giving priority or preferential treatment to non-locals.
Well, they stay in Limpopo. The violent protest